Hello friends, we are going to ride and here are my top 3 things to remember while saddling your horses so that we do it with partnership, we do it with cooperation, and we don't just do it to the horse. So here's tip number 1. Tip number 1 is to put the saddle and the pad on in a way that feels good. So we don't just flop it on. And I'll show you with the saddle here. And it doesn't really matter which kind of saddle or what kind of saddle you use, if you have a Western saddle or an English saddle. So I'll do this, I'll swing it up and gently put it on top. Kind of like I put on my hat. I wouldn't take my hat and just flunk it on my head. I would take it and kind of gently put it on and make it fit. And that's the same I do with the saddle here. And then I go on to the next tip, which is how to tighten the cinch. So tip number 2 is cinching. How do we cinch? And I wanna tighten the saddle in a way the horse feels a little bit more involved. So I don't just tighten the belt on somebody else, but I actually do it together with him. So I take it like this, put it through here, and this is a neat little trick. See, I just pull it and then it's there. But then since it's a Western saddle, I put it here. But then this is the tip. I put my hand in here next to the skin, and then gently while he is breathing. So when he breathes out, I'll pull this a little tighter. So let's see if we can look at his breathing there. So when he's breathing out, his belly gets a little bit smaller, and then I pull it in, and then we have tightened it. So I haven't tightened it too much, I locked it, and it's the same with the back cinch here. I put it in here, and then I'll just feel. And there, this is a good start. So now we have it. And now we're on to tip number 3, which is very important in order to do it in a way that the horse really likes it. And the tip number 3 is to move your horse around before you tighten the cinch all the way to where you want it, and also before you go up on the horse. And it is to make it a little bit more gentle, a little bit more nice for the horse, to have him move around so you can check the saddle is on the right place on the back. He is feeling the saddle good. Even have him maybe do a little jump like this so that he moves the back a little bit. And then when he has been moving a little bit like this, then we can go in and we can look at it. We can see, okay, how does it need to be? So I'll just do it from the other side, I think. Let's see. Yes, I'll do it from the other side here. So what I do is I'll take this one, and then again I go in sync with the breath. And also, if we have moved him around a little bit, the breath is up, so it's a little bit easier for us to see it. There, there, and then we can tighten it up. So now it's good and snug like this, and I can do it here as well. You can see how loose it is now. It was actually snug when we started. Now it's loose because he has moved around. So I'll just do this and feel like he's breathing out, and then I'll lock it in here. So now it's good and snug and the saddle is tight. It's not really moving anywhere. And I know now that this sits as it should be, so it's ready for me to put my foot in here and get up there and ride my horse. So those are my top 3 tips to think about while saddling. Put it on in a nice way so it's not an invasion of the horse's back. Tighten it up in sync with the horse's breathing so that it feels nice. It's not just pulling the belt on somebody. And also have him moving around to get the breathing going and have it so that it's placed where it's needs to be in order for us to put our foot in there and get up there. So hopefully you like this. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see what we do when we are up there, then click on this video right up there, and then see you on the next one.